let's try. I tried to think of this a lot in the past few days after knowing this question.
Yeah.
And it's my thought process is just the 3 albums that I just keep going back to and listening over and over again. And surprisingly, there's not going to be Slayer's any albums in there, even though those are also
Okay.
I almost put like Undisputed Attitude in there, but no specific order. The first one would be actually Deep Purple's Perfect Strangers.
Okay.
So that's.
Do you remember the year of that album?
I think 80 something probably.
Yeah.
Not really sure.
For sure. Okay. And what was the first time that you listened to that album? Do you remember?
I think it was in my teens, but I can't remember how old exactly I was. But I remember that has always been that album ever since. That I can just usually I need like a specific mood to listen to an album. Like I need to be angry to listen at some hardcore punk or something like that. But that Deep Purple, Perfect Strangers, it's always like I can listen to that at any time pretty much, and I can get on like really good feel. It's got some humor in it, just great solos from Blackmore, great singing from Gillan, and yeah, it's just a fantastic album.
Blackmore is really a kick-ass guitarist.
Oh, for sure.
I've studied Smoke on the Water and Highway Star solos with a teacher, and it was really formative for me.
No, for sure. I've also looked at like a Highway Star lead with a student of mine, and yeah, those are just fantastic.
Yeah, and the second album.
Second album would be Nailbomb's Point Blank.
Oh, wow. Really a strange chosen. Strange, not because the album isn't good, but because they're a band, a cult band, but a little bit forget. Okay.
No, for sure. It's not really that well-known album. I think it's also like there's like this one thing that's I don't think the album is like hardcore punk, but I think there's this one thing about like punk and that's like where you just focus on like the attitude of the songs and not necessarily like I do most of the stuff like which are like really technical, but I really enjoy like listening at something that's really not technical. It's all about like the attitude instead of like that really fast Megadeth style, Annihilator style riffing.
Is there the attitude that you search for that kind of music?
I just usually just somehow end up listening at those albums. I can't remember where I found Point Blank, but that's just no bad songs on the album, just perfect.
Yeah. Okay. And the last one?
I have to say DRI's Full Speed Ahead. That's also pretty much the same explanation. That's just Full Speed Ahead, just probably the fastest DRI album, like those thrashy DRI albums, and just great songs. I love like the singing, the guitar playing, drums, the bass. Everything is just perfect in that album.
Did you understand exactly the differences between thrash metal and speed metal? Because I've never so much, it's not so clear for me.
Yeah, the way I think of like speed metal is like I honestly haven't heard that term for a long time, but something that first comes to my mind when I hear it is some kind of like a power metal and speed metal. So to me, it's like I think I'm probably wrong when I'm saying this, but to me it resembles more of like a power metal style where you're playing fast riffs, but it's more like melodic, more kind of upbeat vibe to it. And thrash metal would be more focused on like that dark vibe and tone.